Guten Tag und herzlich willkommen zu meinem Kanal GerCavo. Mein Name ist Cavo und wir spielen heute Red Dead Redemption. Ich soll Start drücken, aber das lasse ich jetzt erstmal noch ein bisschen, um das Image, was ihr hier seht, auf euch wirken zu lassen. Diesen Schädel, sehr charakteristisch für den Wilden Westen. Red Dead Redemption ist praktisch das GTA des Wilden Westens. Ja, ich glaube, so kann man es beschreiben. Einzelspieler. Ich habe Red Dead Redemption schon einmal gespielt, deswegen denke ich, dass schwer machbar sein wird. Albtraum der lebenden Toten machen wir, wenn wir es machen, nach der Hauptstory. Aber jetzt erstmal schwer. Achtung, es wurde keine Schwermodus-Speicherdatei, okay, neue Speicherdatei erstellen. Die Spiel speichert an bestimmten, ja, okay, fortfahren. Alles klar. Ja, werden wir die mexikanischen Trompeten hören, sehen wir, wie John Marston hier in Aktion ist. John Marston ist unser Hauptdarsteller in diesem Spiel. Ich habe es lange nicht mehr gespielt, muss ich dazu sagen. Ich weiß nicht mehr alles, aber ich weiß, dass John Marston ein ziemlicher Badass ist. Und ja, hier sehen wir nochmal. Ich finde es gut, dass die Ladebildschirme hier in Red Dead Redemption mit diesen Zeichnungen verschönert wurden. Hier nochmal in voller Pracht. Ja, denn Ladebildschirme sind ja in der Regel recht eintönig und langweilig. Aber hier können wir die schönen Zeichnungen betrachten, während Exodus in Amerika geladen wird. Hier, wie John Marston auf einem Zug rumturnt. Sehr, sehr schön. Rockstar Games presents. A Rockstar San Diego production. Red Dead Redemption.
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Ja, da sind wir nun in Armadillo, New Austin. Nach einer sehr ermüdenden Zugfahrt, in dem ich mir die Predigten von einem Prediger anhören musste, ja, habe ich mir jetzt erstmal einen Drink verdient im Saloon. Aber zuallererst... Oh, Moment. Optionen, Konfiguration, Kamera invertieren, invertiert, alles klar. Ja, das muss jetzt erstmal gespeichert werden. Und dann schauen wir mal, wie es dem Saufbold da hinten geht. Der scheint 1-2 Gläser zu viel gehabt zu haben. Alles klar. Ja, also ihm scheint es auf jeden Fall ziemlich gut zu gehen. Oh wei. Ja gut, dann schlaff du deinen Rausch mal da. Und er ist schon wieder munter. Alles klar. Dann gehen wir mal in den Saloon.
Marston! Mr. Marston, over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Ja, okay, sehr schade. Ich dachte, wir könnten noch 1-2 Gläser trinken. Aber Jake ist wohl einer der direkten Art. Der torkelt immer noch da durch die Gegend. Oh wei. Und das zu, ja, nicht mal zur Abendstunde.
Alrighty, Mr. Marston, let's get.
Ja, ich bin schon da. Alles klar, mein liebes Hottehü.
I ain't so sure about that. Take
Na?
it slow on the way out of town. No need to kick up a lot of dust.
Okay.
Whoa there.
Begleite Jake nach Fort... Moment, stehen geblieben. Da ist ein Zug. Begleite Jake nach Fort Mercer. Alles klar, Jake. Dann
So it's
zeig mir den Weg.
Mercer you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I said, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an ulcerated back tooth. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Ja, wahrscheinlich auch so ein vereiterter Backenzahnfreund. Diese Art von Freund. Jake ist mir sympathisch, ehrlich gesagt.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
Ja, Jake ist mir wirklich sympathisch. Er versucht mir jetzt hier die Huren schmackhaft zu machen.
Yeah.
Die Sahnetörtchen oder Sahneschnittchen, hat er gesagt, ja.
Yeah. So it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson. Do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
Naja, red ruhig, Jake, red ruhig. Alles gut.
Damn coyotes. What a waste of good meat. Almost there, Mr. Marston. Just over this hill.
Diese Kojoten haben Jake das Abendessen geklaut. Schrecklich, diese Plage. Fort Mercer, da sind wir.
Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Ja, witzig. Wir sehen uns später, Jake. Bis dann. Nähere dich Fort Mercer. Okay. Na, dann schauen wir mal, wie unsere Zeit in Fort Mercer wird. Jake hat sicher nicht ohne Grund gelacht. Alles klar. Rein da.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no more you. Implores you. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well,
Oh. Poor John.
Ja, der wilde Westen. Gut, das war's mit Red Dead Redemption. Wir wurden gerade erschossen. Wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal. Nee. Ich denke schon, dass das Spiel etwas länger geht. Ja, da sind schon die Plünderer. Die Totengräber. Die Schlaghose habe ich eben irgendwo im Zug gesehen. Kann das sein? Ist das dieselbe oder Zufall oder? Auf jeden Fall sehr modig. Soll wohl so eine Art Rock mit Schritt darstellen. Neue Freunde, alte Probleme. Ja, unser lieber Kumpel Bill hat uns erschießen lassen. Oh, das ist ein schönes Bild. Mit dem Pferdchen da, das ist cool. Ja, Bill ist dann wohl nicht mehr unser Freund. Durch einen Schuss in den Bauch gehen die besten Freundschaften zu Bruch.
Well, you're alive.
so it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
So what were you doing?
Was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Okay. Wir wurden also von einer Rancherin aufgegabelt, zusammengeflickt und hier untergebracht. Ja, wir sehen überhaupt ziemlich mitgenommen aus, hier mit den Narben im Gesicht. Gut, wir sollen Bonnie folgen. Wir gehen nur einen Schritt nach draußen. Hören schöne Geigenmusik, schauen uns etwas um. Aber Bonnie folgen tun wir in der nächsten Folge. Ich bedanke mich fürs Zuschauen und wir sehen uns.